Good evening, folks. I'm Kevpool and welcome to my channel. So tonight we're going to be doing Director Mode Online, or what I like to refer to as DMO for Dummies. We're going to slow it down. We're going to do the entire video without editing for time, so you guys know exactly how long this takes and what you got to do to get it done. So hopefully I can slow it down for you guys. Everybody can understand what's going on. So we're going to get ready and we're going to get right into this video. Alright. So what you're going to do is you're going to load up your DMO save. You don't want to make sure that there's no autosave. So it starts basically right from the save that you either downloaded or you made yourself. From here we're going to load up and we're going to jump into Creator. It's going to go to Creator and you're going to basically open up a creation that you made. Now you're going to want to make a capture for this. Any capture is fine. Don't publish it. Just get it to the point where you can do a test on it. And from there save it. So as ours loads up, it's going to jump on over and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So while we're waiting for that to load, I will say spawn location does matter a little bit, because I do find that if you use 10-car garages, sometimes it switches for you. So the bunker or the casino or the office tower is probably the best to use. So while it's loading up your save that you want to test out here, might be a good time to double check that your double tap is set for disconnecting the internet. If you don't know how to double tap the PlayStation, during one of the breaks where we're stuck in a long loading period, I'll kind of run through it a little bit. So once it loads down inside here, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to test. You're going to go to test as player 1 or team 1, and you're going to want to press down twice on the D-pad, holding down on the second time you press it. As soon as you do that, you want to quickly, as soon as it goes, quickly as you can, you're going to want to disconnect the internet. So as it's going to load in on Trevor up ahead over here, it's always going to load in Trevor. If it doesn't, you did something wrong. If you're playing around in Save Editor and you did a save on another character, that's fine. Just go back to Save Editor, select Trevor, and redo your save. From here, we got to make sure this drunk bastard sobers up, because you need to answer that phone call to get into director mode. In order to do that, he needs to be clean and sober, no cops on him, not flying an airplane, not driving a vehicle. Since we gotta wait for him to sober up, now might be a good time to tell you guys about the double tap and single tap on your PlayStation. If you double tap your PlayStation button, it's gonna put you on the last thing you are on the PlayStation home screen. So usually I set it up so my double tap set for disconnecting the internet, but you can also have it set up for other things. And coming forward ahead here, when we get into the trailer, I'm going to show you what you're going to want to set your double tap up for there. So let's just do a quick spin around here, and we're going to wait for the phone call. So once the phone rings here, we're going to get out, answer it, and wait for Michael to say, "Hey Trev."
Hello.
It's a good spot I find to press pause.
Hey, Trev.
See, once he hits that, I press pause, go over to Rockstar, and go down to director mode. You want to be quick. You want to tap this double tap as fast as you can. It just seems to help with not screwing up and getting the loading circle to go infinitely counterclockwise. From there, single tap your PlayStation, go to your home screen, take one click left, go down, and you're going to want to find one that says Start GTA Online. Then you can double tap that, go back to your trailer, and from here you're going to want to select Franklin. Now, once you've jumped into Franklin, you're going to kind of be in an SP-MP state of director mode. That phone call there kind of helps tie everything in. So, once it loads up in here, you're going to get a phone call from Lester. You're going to want to answer the phone call and then just decline it afterwards. But you need to get this phone call first. Once you got that, you're going to open up your map and you're going to teleport to one of the theaters. Don't run there, teleport there. Teleporting seems to be a part of what makes the glitch work. Otherwise you can't enter the theater. So once you've teleported over to theater, you're going to want to run up to the window and want to go inside. There you're going to get ready to press your interaction menu. Once you're inside, press the interaction menu, go to return to casting trailer. Once you accept the alert, wait for the screen to go black, double tap, and go to Start GTA Online. Once you've done that, you're going to decline that alert, you're going to press pause, and you're going to do a single tap again on your PlayStation. You're going to prime up your ready to disconnect the internet. From there, you're going to go to join GTA Online, and once you've hit go, very quickly, as soon as you can, disconnect your internet. You're going to get that a little alert. Once you got that, you can reconnect the internet. You're going to pop back in as Trevor. Now, once you load in as Trevor, you're just going to simply want to kill yourself from here. Pull out a rocket, shoot it at your feet, or whatever. Just make sure that this bastard dies. So, he's going to pop up over by the hospital, and you're going to do a little bit of waiting here. Now, this waiting period seems to vary, all depending on how quickly you did the steps before. Sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it's 30 seconds. But, nonetheless, you just want to sit and wait your ass here. So, from here, you're basically going to want to wait. And it's going to load you up into a cutscene up ahead. Don't run around too much on this. I find that it does kind of slow down the process of getting into the cutscene. What you're waiting for is you're waiting for a little loading circle in the bottom right hand corner, and then it'll spawn you into a cutscene. So I probably could have edited the video for time and got rid of a lot of the loading times on this, but I just wanted to show everybody here exactly how long you gotta wait on some things. So now that we've seen that little loading circle in the bottom, should suck us right into this. Simply press X to skip forward on there. You're gonna pop in as Michael. Now this you're gonna want to do quickly. You're gonna quickly get into creator, and you're gonna get ready to go offline again. So get that double tap ready for priming up. Once you've come over to creator, this is going to be kind of a single player creator glitch here. You're going to pop in, you're going to quickly see Franklin, and it's going to come back up onto the sky. Once you have the menu, quickly double tap, disconnect the internet, you're going to accept this alert, and from here you're going to go down and start GTA Online. As soon as the screen goes black, double tap, reconnect the internet, single tap. Now you're going to want to load up the next thing that says start GTA Online. You're going to press square, and you're going to be stuck on a loading screen. This could take some time. You just got to be patient, but it will work. From here, the waiting period can be significant at times, but don't give up. This will work. Bottom right hand corner, it's saying loading GTA Online. We're just going to say loading. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of a yellow circle there as well, but that's going to disappear. You want that to disappear. It's important coming up ahead. If it doesn't, when you get the mission failed sound, things could go south for you, and you might need to start over. But so far everything's looking good, and you're successfully getting through this. So in a moment or so, that loading circle's gone. We're waiting to hear the sound of mission fail. This sound is a good thing. You're going to want to really hear this, but you're also going to want to see the camera start to pan to whatever you decided to choose as a spawn location. So there we go there, and right near the end here, it should start to go, and we're golden. It's going to say mission failed, and in the bottom corner, it's going to say loading. If you don't get that loading sign, sorry to say, you will have to start over from the beginning. From here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to hit our netcut as soon as we see this transparent screen, or black and white screen. Now, we're using netcut so we can have the ability to save everything that we're doing in DMO. It's kind of pointless to do a bunch of this shit and not be able to save our process. So once we've hit our netcut, we're going to want to wait, and on the mini-map, you're going to see a stamina bar show up. Just leave the netcut going until you see that. So there, it's full color. We have our stamina bar. I've now reconnected netcut, and I'm going to wait 10, 15, 20, 30 seconds even. As long as you give the network a chance to get back up to strength. It would be kind of a shame to wait all that time and not do this properly, so just let the network come back. And then once you figure it's been enough time, you're going to want to retry that mission. You're going to pop in as Franklin and just go ahead. You can either play the mission out where you follow the architect upstairs, or just do what I do. Go punch the guy out, take his shit, and run. So from here, just run up to the guy, punch him in the back of the head, pull out a gun, that way the other guys piss off and leave you alone. can either steal his car, or you can jump in Franklin's car. From here, shouldn't take too long to lose the cops. Just get in and get away. Once you jump in the car, I find it's a lot easier to lose the cops if you're in back lanes. So just go drive up the next back lane, go find a place to hide. If you press X while you're in a car, Franklin will duck his head. You can kind of sit here and look around the map. Just make sure the cops aren't getting near you. If they are, simply move. Stay out of their way. It'll be fine. Doesn't take too long to lose them, but this is a lot easier than following that jackass all the way up to the whatever floor, knocking him out while nobody sees him. Which you can do if you want, but it's perfectly fine to do it this way as well. So just keep hanging out in the alley until the cops get too close to you. Then you can bugger off and find a better place to hide. Or you could just flat out drive around until they're gone, but regardless, don't let them see you, because it'll just make the process a lot longer. And really, this is a long enough glitch to get through as is. So, cops are getting a little too close to me there, as I just moved over to another back lane. My haphazard driving. But I think it was pretty fucking late when I recorded this. So, now that cops are gone, just simply gonna boogie my ass over to Lester's place. The cutscene that we kind of fast forwarded through there is the cutscene that we're looking for from this mission. From here, you're pretty much home free on the glitch, and you're almost done. And that fucking pole came out of nowhere. So, once you're at Lester's factory here, just run upstairs and get into the cutscene that we kind of skipped through earlier in the glitch. Once you're inside, you don't have to play all this. Just keep hitting X, get through it all, select the fire truck or whatever one. It doesn't really matter because you're not doing it. You're just trying to get through this. So, we do have a winner. Pretty much finished everything that you need to do. From here, we're just gonna finish this off, go outside as Michael. Michael's gonna get a phone call. Ignore the first phone call. The phone call that you're needing is the one from Jimmy. You're gonna get that faggot from the movie theater there calling you. Just hang up from him. 15-20 seconds later, you should get a phone call from Jimmy. So, just wait it out, and your phone will ring again, and it should be Jimmy giving you a call. And here he is.
Hey, Jim. Dad.
So from there, pause, go to Rockstar, and you're going to want to go into director mode. Again, I always like to be fast when I'm clicking onto it, because sometimes that little loading circle wants to go counterclockwise, and then you're fucked. But at this part, I've never had that happen. So from here, go to actors, you're going to want to go to online characters, and whatever character you got glitched out in is the one that you're going to select. For this one, I happen to be using my second character. So once you loaded that up, be a short loading period, and you're going to load into director mode. Sometimes it's a little longer loading. So from here, just hit your options button, go to online, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump into either a closed run session or an invite only session. Don't go directly online, you can screw it up from there doing that. So it shouldn't take too long to load in here because you've already kind of built a bridge for getting onto your online anyways. So once you load into your bunker or whatever you've chosen for your spawn location, you've successfully got into director mode online. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll be sure to answer back. Make sure to give it a like, share it to your friends, and what I'll do is I'll put a link to my save that you can download and use with Save Wizard as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back for another one. Peace out.